You are listening to the For Flourishing Sake podcast by Frederica Roberts. Hello and welcome to episode 4. Now this episode packs a mighty punch. It's a little bit shorter than the previous ones, and I think I've for once managed to actually bring an episode in under the 5 minutes that I always promised you I would. But also, it's packed full of fantastic information. You'll hear Lois Banks talk about the amazing work that she and the rest of the team do at Crest Infant and Nursery School in Rochester in Kent in the UK with tiny kids, which just shows the amazing things you can achieve no matter how old the children are when you put some thought into positive and character education. She's going to give you lots of ideas that you can implement in your school, and regardless what platform you're listening to this podcast on, I urge you to also head over to forflourishingsake.com online to actually look at the podcast episode on there, because I have posted some pictures that Lois gave me that the children drew that were part of one of the activities that they did that Lois actually describes in the podcast. So have a listen to what Lois has to say.
Lois Banks, Year 1 lead and class teacher at Crest Infant School in Rochester. We've been working on character for a couple of years now in school and flourishing with our children, and our focus at the moment is working in our wider community, so getting the children out and about in their local community. Things we've found really positive with the children, visiting local post offices, writing gratitude letters to anybody within the community, not family members, just anybody that they're thankful to. We've also been doing our community litter pick, so the children in their PSHE lessons, they're writing, drawing posters of why it's important to keep our local community clear, and then we go out as a year group, taking it in turns each week to do our local litter pick and putting the posters up in our local area so we know we've cleared and helped our wider community. Next term we will be visiting our local residential homes weekly to just for lunchtime sessions, playing board games with people, which we've been really welcomed with open arms with that, and so that's been amazing. Raising money, we've been doing sponsored activities. We did a 5k race from our nursery children right through to our year 2. Every single one of the students completed their 5k race, and we raised over £4,000. So it's just been really positive. So it's just taking Crest out into our local community and bringing our community into Crest. So any of those little ideas that make a real big difference to the children.
After listening to all these wonderful things that Lois and the rest of the team have been doing at Crest Infant and Nursery School, I also wanted to know what the impact has been. So here's what Lois had to say about the impact, which I think is absolutely phenomenal.
Behaviour, 100% behaviour, just having, just allowing children to make choices and allowing children to understand the reasoning why we're doing things and seeing the impact it's having. The behaviour of the children it's just dramatically turned for the better. We've taken away any behaviour sanctions or anything. Everything's very positively reinforced, and we've had the best academic results we've had this year that we've ever had, so it speaks volumes. But just a happy place to be. I've been here 12 years and this is definitely a game changer.
Thank you for tuning in to the For Flourishing Sake podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'd be really grateful if you'd spread the word. If you'd like to get in touch with questions or comments, or to contribute to a future episode, please go to forflourishingsake.com, where you'll find all my contact details, and there you'll also be able to leave individual comments on specific episodes. I look forward to hearing from you.